AITA for ruining my husband's life after discovering his betrayal was worse than I could have imagined. I'll never forget the moment I found the email. My hands were shaking as I stared at the screen, my coffee going cold on the kitchen counter. It was a single line buried in a thread I wasn't supposed to see. "She's clueless. We're almost done moving the funds." My husband, Mark, had left his laptop open, something he never did. That one sentence cracked my world open, and what I uncovered over the next 3 weeks turned my life into a nightmare I couldn't wake up from. I'm 34, a graphic designer, married to Mark for 7 years. We met in college, bonded over late-night study sessions and cheap ramen. He was charming, ambitious, the kind of guy who could talk his way into or out of anything. We built a life together, nice house in the suburbs, vacations in Cancun, even talked about kids someday. But there were cracks. He'd been distant lately, working late, guarded about his phone. I thought maybe he was cheating. I was wrong. It was so much worse. That email was from someone named L. Carter. No context, no explanation, just that damning line. I didn't confront Mark right away. Something told me to dig deeper, to play dumb, so I did. I smiled at him over dinner that night, laughed at his stupid jokes, and pretended everything was fine while my stomach churned. After he went to bed, I started snooping. His laptop was locked, but I knew his password, his mom's maiden name and our anniversary, Amateur. I found a hidden folder labeled Taxes 2023. Inside were spreadsheets, bank statements, and emails that made my blood run cold. Mark had been siphoning money from our joint savings, $120,000 over 2 years. Worse, he'd opened credit cards in my name, maxed them out, and funneled the cash into an offshore account. The emails with Carter mentioned the plan and keeping her in the dark until it's finalized. I felt like I was reading a script for a thriller, except I was the idiot protagonist about to lose everything. The next morning, I called in sick and drove to a coffee shop to think. I couldn't go to the police yet. I had no proof, just screenshots on my phone. I needed more. That's when I noticed the name. Carter again, this time on a business card tucked in Mark's car console when I borrowed it to run errands. Laura Carter, financial advisor. Her office was 20 minutes away. I didn't think, I just drove. Laura's office was sleek, all glass and chrome, the kind of place that screams money. I lied to the receptionist, said I was a client, and got 5 minutes with Laura. She was polished, mid-40s, with a smile that didn't reach her eyes. I played the clueless wife, asking vague questions about investment options. She was cagey, but I caught her off guard when I mentioned Mark's name. Her face twitched just for a second. "Oh, Mark's a valued client," she said too quickly. "We're working on some long-term strategies." I left with her card and a gut feeling she was in on it. That night I couldn't sleep. Mark was snoring beside me, oblivious, while I lay there imagining him laughing as he drained our accounts. I started tracking everything. His schedule, his calls, even his car's GPS history. He was meeting Laura twice a week, always at odd hours. I also found a burner phone in his gym bag with text to an unknown number. "She's still not suspicious. We're close." Close to what? Bankrupting me, stealing my identity. I felt like I was drowning, but I kept up the act, kissing him goodbye. We can't share the full story in this short video. Click the link in the description to watch the complete story. For more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like.